Okay, welcome back everyone. Good news today, finally I managed to get this damn mod tab stuff working. It was such a pain in the ass, and in the end I ended up removing most of the code that I wrote. I guess it's for the better, I suppose. Less code, I think it means it's better. Well, at least it seems to be working so far. I think everything is correct. I've been using this keyboard for some time, since I think I finished yesterday afternoon, so for a couple of hours, and I've been also using it at work, but of course at work and over here I have only Windows. So on Mac yesterday it was okay most of the time. Give me a second guys, my Mac just went to sleep and I lost the visuals, which is not good, because today we'll be testing some more stuff from my OS Hour modules, and we need to implement, I think, just 4 more keys. I realized that I forgot, I think, about the most important stuff, which is scroll. On Mac, scroll is in reverse, however you call it. If you're a Mac user, you're probably gonna argue that it's not in reverse, that on Windows it's in reverse. But anyways, as a long-term Windows user, I find it very annoying, and probably as most of Windows users, I have an app on my Mac that will reverse that for me. But why would you need an app when you have a keyboard that can do that for you on the keyboard without any additional apps? So that's what we're gonna be doing today. That is one thing for sure. There is also this module that I wanted to create for mouse, but I'm not quite sure about it yet. Let me see how it goes during the stream. And of course the specials. Specials is something that I will be using on my keyboards and on this upcoming macropad. That's gonna be like a set of keys to control some apps together with some app that will be running on your PC. So yes, we need to get that working. So yeah, I hope that will be enough for today. I hope we won't break anything. Definitely hope we won't break the streaming machine like we did 2 streams ago. The risk is rather low because I am not gonna be sending any modifier keys like we used to before, like no control, no alt, no shift, nothing like that. So there is a chance that it won't break, but we still might end up locking some key and not unlocking it, like, I don't know, scroll or whatever. So yeah, it will be better to test. Give me a sec, I will just try to wake up my Mac and prevent it from sleeping. I will be right back, 1 second. Okay, it should be okay right now. Let's take a look if we have any visuals. Okay, no visuals. Oh, come on, switch on. Okay, so Mac is on. Should be good. Okay, let's hide it. Okay, so where were we? What were we supposed to do? Yes, we need to add scroll. If we take a quick look on QMK, I would like to follow the same naming as they have over there for the mouse. What was it? Key codes. All right, full list over here, and that was okay. Let's look for scroll. Oh, okay, it was wheel up, wheel down. So I would like to follow the same naming. So we have MS, WH, LU, and so forth. We need what we're gonna be needing. We're gonna be needing left, right, up and down. So just these four. Okay, let's see. Such an important part, and I forgot about it. Okay, which one is first? Mouse wheel up. Okay, so let's do it. Mouse wheel up. And let's do alias for that, and it's gonna be right like this. Damn, I hate JSON. I mean, it's okay if you don't have to type it. It's gonna be OA and like this. Okay, one more. And this one will be down, mouse wheel down, and we're gonna give it an alias. We're gonna call it OA like this, WHLD. Alrighty. Okay, one more. It's gonna be OA mouse wheel, but this one will be, what is first? First one is left. Okay, let's do left like this. And let's call it, okay, Windows, okay, wheel. Okay, wheel left. And the last one, it's gonna be mouse wheel right. We have an alias for that, and it's gonna be like this, if I am not mistaken, WHLR. Cool. Okay, so wheel up, wheel down, wheel left, wheel right. Okay, so that's all what we need to change in our JSON file that will specify what keys we have. Then over here, okay, there is nothing over here that we need to add. Yeah, probably nothing, but over here, I think we have to include, I think, pointing device. Do we need to add it to rules MK? I don't think so. Yeah, makes me wonder if it's gonna compile. Okay, we're gonna test that later. Not important right now. What we need, pointing device, and over here, once we get to our OSI keys, okay. It doesn't know anything about it yet. So, okay, it's gonna be like this. OA like that. Okay, I think it would be nice if we can get a mouse somewhere over here. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, it would be nice to have a mouse report somewhere. I think it was mouse report T. Mouse report. let's call it like this, and it's gonna be, all right, I forgot already. I was pointing device. Okay, maybe I can find it over here. Okay, pointing device get report, right. Like this. Okay, so that will get us the current mouse report. And I think over here would be nice to pointing device. I think it's set, yes, set report and mouse report. So all the changes that we're gonna do, we have to send to the PC. Okay, so over here, okay, we have a key press. If my current OS is Mac OS, so I think we have to flip it, right? So it's gonna be tab code. Okay, do we need to, oh no, it's not gonna be tab code because we have to handle it ourselves. So it's gonna be mouse report. And what was, okay, what was the, okay, I think it's gonna be, we have the .h, which is horizontal, and we have .v, which is for vertical scroll. Okay, so if you are on a Mac, so this one has to be -1. More like this. Otherwise, if we are not on a Mac, then our vertical scroll will be 1. Okay. I'm looking at my cheat sheet over here, which is like the, because like on every keyboard I have the same implementation more or less. So all those community modules, they will come very, very handy because I don't have to, you know, maintain so many different code bases, because like on one keyboard I will add something, then I will forget to add it on the other one, and it looks like this, that every keyboard has a slightly different firmware on it. And thanks to these community modules, I will have everything in one place, which is absolutely great. Really, really good stuff. Okay, so we are done with this. We should also return false that we have already fully processed this key. Okay, let's go with another one. This one will be wheel down like this, and the same stuff if we press it. Okay, if we are on Mac, if you're on Mac, then mouse report .v, it's gonna be 1 this time, and otherwise it's gonna be okay, mouse report .v equals -1, something like this. Okay, looks good, and we have to return false that is fully processed. Okay, one more, and over here we have what, wheel left. I think that was it. Yes, left was next. And also this module you can already find on my GitHub account. It's fully public right now. It went live yesterday. So if you're looking to, ease the pain of switching between OS X and Windows, I guess you will find it very handy. All right, if we are on OS X, so this is left, right? So this should be, okay, mouse report dot h. Okay, if we are doing left, I think it should be like that. I'm kind of guessing right now, but I assume maybe the other way, because like left, I think left was, okay, let's change it. Let's do a lucky guess. Let's do it like this. Well, okay, well, I don't need to guess. I can check. Yeah, over here. So it's -1 on Windows. So yeah, I was right. So on the Mac, we have to do +1. And on Windows, we have to do -1 like this. Okay, is there anything else over here? No, I think we are good. And the last one, it's gonna be right wheel. Okay, wheel right like this, and the same stuff. If it's event pressed. Okay, too fast. Okay, event pressed. Okay, event pressed. Okay, so mouse report. Now we have to change .h. It's gonna be -1. So yeah, it's the right. And over here, if we are anything else than Mac OS, so it's gonna be mouse report. It's gonna be 1. And return false. All right, looks good. Kind of went fast. Well, probably there's a chance that something is broken still. Let's see. Okay, something is off over here because the color is kind of mouse report. Okay, yeah, I forgot this one. Yeah. Okay, how does it look? Looks like it might even work. Alrighty, so anything else I wanted to add today to this module? I need to check my to-do list. Okay, mouse controls. Yeah, so the issue with the mouse controls is that, well, technically I don't need that much, but oh, okay. Now when I think about it, because this module will be included in all of my keyboards anyway, so I guess I don't have to re-implement mouse over there, because for mouse, what we were actually lacking was scrolling. So I had to. For Cordy, I had to do it my own way, but now basically we're gonna have scroll on those like custom keys, so we can do that instead. And the mouse is being handled, at least the mouse buttons are being handled easily if we have a pointing device enabled. So that shouldn't be a problem. So maybe we don't have to do mouse, like extra mouse module. All right, let's take a look if there is anything that we can, if there's anything that we can compile. Okay, where is my terminal? All right, let's go like this. All right, upload and see how many mistakes we have made, how much stuff there is to fix. But getting those mod tabs working, I mean, not only mod tabs, but like the whole modifier stuff, my god. I spent some time on mod tabs, and then I thought that getting one-shot keys would be easy as well, at least maybe not one-shot keys, but one-shot modifiers, and that took me another day. Okay, what is wrong over here? Oh, wow. Okay, doesn't like this stuff. Okay, undeclared. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, of course. No, it's okay. OA. What is wrong? Okay, so this should be good. Okay, what's bothering you? Unknown type. Okay, mouse report T. Oh, that is actually funny because because that should be working because we have pointing device. Does it mean I have to include pointing device in my rules? .mk over here. Yeah, I don't have it over here. Okay, mouse. Okay, maybe that's not the correct name. Okay, report mouse underscore T. So I was very close. Very close. So it's report mouse type. Oh, like this. And now it should be good. Although I don't know why was it complaining about those keys, but maybe because this one triggered an error. So it was like a cascade, maybe. No, maybe not. Oh, that is interesting that it's complaining about those. No, I didn't mean the ones from QMK. I meant my own stuff. And what is wrong over here? Have I made a mistake somewhere that it's not taking those keys? I don't think so. All looks okay. Okay, one more try. Okay, oh no, it's still error. Oh boy, why is it like that? Always the simplest stuff takes like the most amount of time. It was supposed to be such an easy fix. No, come on. What is wrong with you? Am I like out of keys? I don't think so. I think there was a greater limit than that. We have only a handful. Okay, let's change it like that. Okay, wheel up. Let's see what will happen. If it's gonna still complain about this one key, or I mean all of them, or minus this one that I just, okay. So for whatever reason, it doesn't like my naming. Oh no, it's still error. I don't have them anywhere else, I suppose. Okay, over here I have CS. I don't understand this shit, as usual. What is wrong with this? It should compile, no problem. Makes me wonder, but I doubt that we have exceeded the limit, and we have like a bunch of keys. Where was that stuff over here? What was it? Okay, something module. Community module, okay. Let's see. Okay, let's go over here. Let's do calculator. Maybe I can do it like this. 77 minus 77C0. Yeah, we have 63 keys to use, so we are way below the limit. What is the problem over here? Why is it complaining? Like, it's defining the same way like all of the other keys, like OA, VDR. It's the same shit everywhere. Same naming, same everything. This is the same. Yet it doesn't work. Ah, shit, as usual. All right, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, somehow this one is defined, but this one is not. How is this even possible? Okay, let's try cleaning it and doing it all over again. Okay, this time no error. Interesting. I wonder what happened. Is there something wrong with the way I am copying files? Kind of odd. Okay, let's give it one more try. Yeah, it should be okay right now. Okay, probably I'm copying something wrong. I don't know. Let's see. At least it compiled before I managed to mess up everything, like I always do. Start putting some random code everywhere. Okay, so we have these. Would be nice to test this stuff out. Okay, let's flash it. Okay, yeah, I've added this, but I haven't changed anything on my key map, so there will be no change at all. It doesn't matter if I add them or not. Okay, where are they? Where is my scroll? I think it's over here. This one will be down, this one will be up. So I think this one is for the encoder. But there is one more thing I wanted to look at, because we have also custom scroll on the ball. Yeah, so that's that pointing device. Okay, maybe this one would be worth to put into some kind of a module. Or maybe I should just add it over here. Yeah, difficult choice. Because with this code, I can scroll if I'm on a particular layer. For example, like I have a horizontal scroll and a vertical scroll. So depending like which key I hold, if I hold this one, that's gonna be left and right. If I hold this one, it's gonna be up and down. So that would be nice to have as well, because I'm using this on every keyboard that I have. And the question is, should that be a different module? Or should I just drop it over here? Because like partially it's gonna be also dependent on how we gonna on what operating system we will be, and you know how it's gonna scroll, if it's gonna go up or down. Alright, I'm gonna worry about it a bit later. Let me first try those key codes over here. So VSD, that is probably my yes, VSD, VSU over here. So that's gonna be up and down. Okay, and these two are horizontal, if I can find them. Okay, over here. So this one will be OA, wheel left, and over here is gonna be wheel right. and over here it's gonna be wheel down, and this one it's gonna be wheel up. Alright, one more upload. And that was kind of fast. That was kind of fast. Key map introspection. Okay, did it change anything? Okay, this time it had to change something. Okay, let's give it a shot. So it stopped working, but the question is, okay. Oh, that is interesting. So probably, okay, I think I know what might be the issue here. Yeah, definitely we need to change the way we, okay, this is return false. Okay, yeah, I was kind of dumb because like I'm returning from here, and how am I gonna send the report? Awesome. So we have to cut that. And we need to drop it over here. Okay, so we have to send for every one of them. How am I always missing this kind of errors? It's such an obvious thing. Okay, over here we have a zoom, so this one doesn't apply. Okay, so wheel up, wheel down, left, and wheel right. Okay, that should do it. Okay, so at least I know that it compiled my recent changes. All right, let's flash. All right, looks like the keyboard is working. So, okay. We have a scroll up, scroll down. I need to find a window where I can scroll left and right. How about this one over here? Okay, but the question is... Okay, I think I have to hold this key. Is this left and right? No, it's not enough. Maybe if I make it smaller, like this. Okay, yeah. So up and down. I guess that will be okay. So, okay, I think on my Mac I still have this app. Okay, let's see. I think I should switch it off. Stuff is falling apart. Okay, let me quickly check. And the issue is that I'm not quite sure what was the name of this app. Let's check it over here. Hey, wanna be rich. I am building keyboards and currently working on a firmware for one of them. And I'm trying to figure out if my changes to firmware for scrolling work or not. But first I have to kill one app on my Mac, and I forgot the name of this app. So I hope I can Google it. Mac mouse reverse. There is a nice app. I think it's free. Was it this one? Yeah, I think that's the one. Scroll reverser. Do I have that? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm trying to configure kind of in a way, trying to get like all the stuff that I am using, because I have quite a number of keyboards, and many of them share the similar code base, which is slightly different for like every one of them, because I changed on one and forgot to change on the other one. So now I'm trying to combine all of this into community modules for QMK. And currently I've been working on this one, which will help you change the keyboard behavior if you're on a Mac or if you're on a Windows. So you will get a number of keys that will unify some behaviors between Mac and OS X. For example, like changing virtual desktops, you have one key, and this one key will be able to output proper shortcut depending on what operating system you are on. And just now I was working on this, which is mouse scroll, because on Mac it's in reverse. I think they call it natural scrolling, like they couldn't call it any other way. As usual, something they have to be different. And yeah, I'm trying to figure out, but at this point I don't know if I have an app that is like changing the scroll or not. And I see that I have messed up some of my... Okay, where is my QMK? Okay, it's here. Okay, let's bring this stuff over here, like this, so you can guys see what I'm doing. Right. Okay, like this. And where's QMK? Although we don't really need console that much, I think. Okay. So if I scroll up over here, so it goes down. And on Windows, I scroll up, it goes up. So it's not changed. Oh, you know C#. C# is nice. A nice language. But yeah, over here I'm struggling with C. Good plain old C, which is also nice. Okay, let me check something else. Okay, just a quick check. Like maybe I have it swapped in settings. Could that be the case? Too much stuff. Give me a second if I can find this. Maybe it's like... Okay, I find it kind of odd. Okay, let's see. Okay, if I move up, it goes up. If I move down, it moves down. Okay, I think it works. I think it works. up, down. Okay, let me get the mouse. Yeah, okay, I need to get the mouse. Because maybe on the mouse it will be swapped. Okay, this way. Let's see. Okay, where is this? Okay, why is it here? Oh boy. I'm gonna give it a shot, try to connect via Bluetooth. It would be great if I could pair it at the same time. Forgot what was the shortcut. Okay, maybe now. Okay, I got it working on the receiver. Right, so where is the mouse? Right, over here. Oh, let's see what will happen now. Okay, scroll up. This goes down. Okay, so on the mouse it's reverse. So if I scroll up, it goes down. Now I don't know which one is correct. And I think battery died. How cool is that? Or something else just died. Oh boy. As usual, streaming woes. Okay, how is this keep? Okay, over here it's working. But somehow it won't work on Mac. Okay, something hanged over here. And I don't know what or why. Give me a second, guys. As usual, weird things happening. Okay, finally, it's back. Alright. See, so okay, scroll up, it goes down. Scroll up, it goes up. And on Windows, up goes up. Okay, so something is swapped. Makes me wonder. Okay, so looks like by default on Windows, if I scroll up, text goes up, scroll down, text goes down. And on iPad, okay, it's in reverse. Okay, guys, give me a second. Okay, sorry about the delay. I'm back. Right, so what is... I think I have this setting somewhere flipped. Okay, if I try the other keyboard, the one that doesn't have these modules, what will happen? take a look on this one. Okay, seems to be okay, or maybe something's wrong with me. Yeah, so this one is now flipped. So probably I have it somewhere. I have an app probably that is swapping that. It makes me wonder if, for example, on a trackpad, can I change that? So I have to click. Okay, it doesn't look like I have this app running anywhere. Okay, I think I had it in a different app. Okay, so now it should be completely different. So on this keyboard, yeah. So on my updated keyboard, as you can see, I scroll up, it goes up, I scroll down, it goes down. And if I go back to the keyboard that doesn't have that, which is this one, yeah, if I go up, it tries to go down. Yeah. Yeah, that is correct. So now I have it. Now I think I have it correctly. Okay, down, up, the same way like on Windows. Let's take a look. Yeah, I move the wheel up and the page goes up. I move the wheel down and the page goes down. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. Okay, so I think it works. I think we have it done. Right. So the scroll is done. Yeah, probably needs some more testing, but I don't see how can it break. Okay. It makes me wonder if we try to maybe make this side smaller, so that. Okay, there is no. I wanted to check horizontal scroll. Where can I do that? Okay, maybe over here. Also no. Okay, I need a page that will allow me to. How about GitHub? Okay, still nothing. Damn it. Okay, I think I'm gonna give up on that. Maybe easy EDA? Okay. That's kind of funny. I think the horizontal scroll is not quite how it's supposed to be, but I don't have a window that will correctly spawn like a horizontal. This one, okay, this one won't go smaller. Okay, never mind. I suppose it's okay. All right, so this module is done. So what next? What next? Yeah, I guess I would need to check it maybe later, because like I can't find like a good window that will allow me to shrink it with a proper horizontal scroll. Or maybe if I can spawn Visual Studio Code somehow. Okay, let's give it a shot, because EasyDay is kind of working out. Like the scroll doesn't seem to trigger at all. Give me a second. Yeah, it's a little bit big, but how about this one? I think this horizontal is kind of messed up. I think it should be in reverse also. Okay. So yeah, we have to, I think we have to flip the horizontal scroll. So was I wrong about it? So if it's left, it's minus, and over here will be plus. And the opposite way. Okay, how about we test this on Windows? Okay, let's get this window over here. Oh no, it's okay. I think something is off because it's like going crazy a little bit, and I think I might know why. Okay. Right, I think I was checking the wrong scroll, because I was checking the scroll from the ball, and this one we haven't fixed yet. So that's why it wasn't working properly. Okay, up, down, right and left. Okay, so that was correct. So I shouldn't change that. Okay, so these were all right. Let's go back to the Mac. Okay, it's correct. So if I go up, it goes right, and if I go down, it goes left. Yeah, like this. So yeah, it is correct. So yeah, I just brought it back. So that should be all right. What is wrong? Okay, so let's take a look at the ball. What was happening with the ball scroll? I'm curious how they're being called. Which one goes first? I think this one goes first. So okay, OSI keys. I'm curious. Okay, I think I'm gonna just drop like a tiny print to see. Let's do like this. Because I think what is happening is that in my module, I'm trying to do something with the mouse report, and then the execution will reach over here to the pointing device task user, which I think is being called after this one. So I think the module comes first, and then after module we have this one. Okay, but at the same time we are only doing the keys from the module, so it's not related to the ball scroll, because this is completely different thing. Okay, what's happening over here? Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, something is off. Like when I try to move it, yeah, it's not scrolling as it used to. And if I go with my mouse keys, I mean with the keys from the module, so everything is okay. That is interesting. How about this one? Okay, this one has no issues. Oh, something is off. Like, I don't quite understand what is happening. Okay, now it won't scroll at all. Alright, so at least on this one, the scroll on the scroll wheel is okay. Something is off with the mouse, so maybe we should take a look at it. That's I'm kind of surprised because I think it was working okay for the past time. Or maybe I broke it at some point and I didn't even notice. Okay, so looking back at the source code, I think I can get rid of those keys. Okay, button, okay, yes, escape. I don't think I'm using this one. Okay, 2 times. Where is the other time? Okay, so this one can go. Am I using this? Okay, looks like I'm using this. Okay, yes, button. Yeah, so I guess I could go back and I could just use mouse buttons over here. So just use like ms underscore. And since I have my scroll done on the community module, so that should be good enough. Also makes me wonder, I need to take a look at core D. Do I need to have it separate on core D, or would it be okay if I go back to standard QMK? Okay, let's clean this up. So this one will be MS. Okay, let's maybe... I think it's gonna be like this, better. Button 2. And button 3. Okay, not so many. So that was one thing, and this giant switch over here, I think we can get rid of it as well. I hope the keyboard will be still working after that. Okay, looks like the mouse buttons are still working. Right, left, and this is the middle one. Okay, all the remaining keys that I have removed didn't complain about anything, so I think that is okay. And how about the scroll? Okay, up, down. I don't have left and right over here. Okay, looks like we are good. I can click and drag. Right, so okay, I didn't kill anything, at least yet. Okay, so the thing about ball scrolling. Okay, what have I changed over here? Ah, right, this one. Okay, screw it. I'm not gonna look at it. Okay, for Cordy, I need to check. Okay, how was it done? Okay, so I have a separate file. Okay, so keymap is separate, right? And we just add introspections from the modules. So that's my scroll over here. Okay, so it's pointing device, task, user. And we have a mouse report. So what I'm trying to figure out right now is, can I turn this into a module? If like, how could this be done? So what we'll be needing, for example, if we go with a module, so definitely we'll get a function inside the module, will be pointing device, task, user, and the name of the module. Let's call it, I don't know, ball scroll or something like that. Then we would have to have something that would allow us to determine which layer. Usually I think it should be a layer, right? Or should it be a key, for example? Well, I have never done it with a key. I always have it at some layer. So maybe we can start with that. So I'll need to have some like external defines, like something like horizontal scroll, vertical ball scroll, something like that. And then we should compare it over here. And we can do the magic. Because this is nothing more than just accumulating some data, like how you move the ball. So this one is actually from QMK side, although it doesn't really differ that much in how it works compared to what I wrote myself. But this one is using float, so it must be better, right? And maybe it's a little bit more smooth. And I think it's much better if you would like to go with high precision scrolling. Yeah, I was also supposed to try that and I keep forgetting. But anyways, okay, going back to this. Yeah, I think that would make sense. I think that would make sense to have it like that. So the scroll is on this one, so yeah, if we do it, yeah, I think I'm gonna take it, even if it's gonna be just for me, this module. I think I still gonna find it very useful. Okay, let's prepare. How am I gonna call that? Okay, we have battery engine, we have magnetic encoder, we have OSA keys. Okay, I can make a new folder over here. Okay, I would like to do it here. So how should we call it? Like this, not too... okay, maybe not the best name, ball scroll. Or maybe ball scrolling. Yeah. Although, yeah, it doesn't really have to be ball. This could be something else. So maybe we should get a name that would be like more general. Pointing device scrolling. But then, yeah, then it doesn't really matter. Yeah, the worst part to find a good name. Okay, let's leave it like that. What? Okay, if I leave it like that. Okay. Okay, pointing device scrolling. It's super long. Yeah, and over here, since we're gonna be doing scroll with the ball, we also have to find if we are on what operating system we are running. Okay, so now when I think about it, maybe we can just drop it into OS hour keys. Why not? Do we have anything? We don't have any function that is pointing device. Yeah, so maybe it makes more sense. So we could drop it over here. So we could have a function that would be it should be something like this: report mouse pointing device task, and it's gonna be OSA keys. And just like we have over here, process record OSA keys. And this one takes mouse report like this. Okay, I'm just gonna copy and paste this stuff straight from here. Okay, but on Cordy it is a little bit different. So we would have to take a look. Okay, I think we should have it maybe. Okay, we definitely need something like this, like define, and that should be maybe like a vertical. Let's do okay, a vertical scroll layer like this. And the problem here is that, okay, let's do vertical, let's do horizontal, scroll layer like this, with a typo, why not? Yeah, so I think this should be undefined by default. So when you add the module, because like not everyone will be using that. For example, if you want to use OS hour keys and you don't worry about this ball scroll, kind of it's kind of like trying to squeeze it, like force squeeze it into this module. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it in a separate module. Okay, rules MK. Do I need to change anything? I don't think so. Okay, let's do new file, and it's gonna be scrolling.h. Okay, why here? Drop it over here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change that. Okay, so that is one thing over here. Then we need a new file, pointing device scrolling.c, like so. And let me just grab this part from here. That's gonna be long function name, very, very long. Okay, pointing device. Okay, something like this. Okay, report mouse report. Okay, all of that. And we have to change that. Yeah, but for Cordy, I don't think it's gonna work either way, because Cordy has a little bit different structure. So the default QMK function, because over here what I can do, I can just get the name, or actually maybe not the name, but the value of the current layer, for example. Okay, where was that customizing functionality? Okay, layer. Layer change code. Maybe that's not quite what I need. Okay, layer state, key code. Maybe over here, useful functions. Would that do it? Or maybe over here. Okay, layers. Okay, yeah, I missed that, or maybe I didn't go through this. Okay, what do we have? So what we need to find like which layer is currently active, and compare that to one of those that we defined. So to check if it's a horizontal layer scroll or vertical layer scroll, and if it matches, then we, instead of moving the mouse, we're just gonna scroll. Which one? It's gonna be a layer move. And we have some callbacks. There is more stuff over here. Let's see. Is there a way to find which layer is currently active? Do I have it over here somehow? Okay, scroll. Okay, I was setting it like a little bit weirdly, so I had an external value that I would change. That is not good. Definitely not good approach. Should there be something to find out which layer is currently active? Okay, clear likely sets. Okay, over here, there is something here. Okay, is layer on, is layer off. Yeah, so I think we can go with this macro over here. Is layer on, layer. So, okay, if we go back to our module right now, it should be something like this. If is layer on, and we have to remove that. Okay, is layer on, and that one was, okay, I forgot to include. Okay, like this pointing device scrolling dot h, and over here we should get. Okay, I also need to change the name, so it's not OA. Let's do it pointing device scrolling like this. Oh my god, such a long ass defines. Okay, vertical scroll, horizontal. Okay. Pointing device scroll. Scroll layer. I already regret that I came with such a longest name. Okay. Oh, that was supposed to be. Ah, yes, vertical, right? Okay, this one will be vertical. I think we need one more. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about the scroll divisor H. And we have some extra stuff over here. Okay, so we have these two divisors. So this will be how sensitive it's gonna be when we scroll. So I'm gonna leave it over here, and then over here, okay, we have these two floats. Okay, maybe I should hide them somehow. Are they gonna be visible from outside? Could be. If I make them static, then they won't. But also at the same time, we are only using them inside this function, not anywhere else. Now, I hope that's a good way to approach that. Yeah, so we don't have them like sticking out, because like when they were global, so I think they were available from the outside, so you could just do like extern and reach it. I don't think that would be like a name conflict if you had the same, or maybe, but like I think over here, they won't collide with anything. I'm just guessing. Okay, so these two over here. Okay, current pseudo layer. What else do we need to change? Okay, so we have this over here accumulated. We have this defined as well, accumulated HV. Okay, so we just need to change this one. Is layer on PDS. I'm just gonna copy that. I hope there's no typo. Okay, if it's a horizontal scroll layer, then we're gonna do it like this. Okay, we need a module over here. Pointing device scrolling. Okay, we have no key codes over here. Okay, no key codes. I guess just like this one. So I think I can remove it completely. Okay. Okay, pointing device scrolling, everyday Ergo. We gonna be needing the same rules MK like this one because we want to detect operating system. Because we want to scroll according to what we have. Yeah, but now it looks like, oh shit, I'm gonna duplicate like half of the stuff from the other module, right? Because like all the OS detection things and my the way I'm enforcing OS. Ah, damn it. Well, I guess I have only two ways around it. Either cut out OS detection part from here, which I don't think it makes much sense. Okay, I think I will just integrate. No way around it. Okay, this goes here. This stuff goes over here to... Okay, like this. Okay, we don't need that. We don't need that. Okay, let's remove this. Well, and we've made a hollow circle, and we are back to where we started. So at least we have this done. So now I can use the built-in features. Okay, pointing device. Okay, so everything here is already done. So yeah, maybe it's better. Like we have all the includes that we need. Okay, how can we do it nicely? Yeah, based on the operating system, we have to change this. So for example, on Windows, that's gonna be a plus. On Mac OS, that should be a minus. Oh no, not quite. Hold on a second. Yeah, basically, I think if we change it over here, so this part, I guess if you do it like this, I guess that should do the trick, and otherwise we should do something like that, right? Okay, without minus. Okay, I hope that is correct. Okay, if we are on OS, so we just need to flip the value. If we are on Windows, then we don't do anything with it. Okay. So pointing device task, okay, I need to change this as well. RSI keys. Okay, so now what about having to use that. I guess you would have to put all this code into some kind of a if-def block. So if we have these two defined over here, yeah, having this in a separate module would be easier to have it on and off. But then I will need some stuff from other modules. Well, okay, basically technically I think I can make them dependent. Then I could reach this function from the other module. Oh no, doesn't look like... I had an impression that you can make module like dependent on some other module, but I can't see it. Okay, maybe I got it wrong, because I can't see anything like that. Okay, so let's focus now on getting this to work. Maybe I will change this module in the future, but for now I would like to have it working. Okay, so basically the logic should be okay. But the issue now is, let's say someone will include this module and they don't want to have a mouse scroll or like a pointing device scroll. So let's say they don't define these. It makes me wonder if I do something like that. If defined. Is there undefined or something like that? I think I saw something like that. Okay, so what I'm thinking about is to undefine this, for example, over here. So once this one gets included, this will undefine this one. I think we have to do undiff like this. And okay, PDS vertical scroll layer. And over here, something similar. So if define, we have to undefine this one. PDS, that will be horizontal, right? So I think that will leave this to the user right here. Okay, define this. And over here, it would be nice if we can do it like this. I think it was like that, if defined. I hope I can do it like that. And defined. Horizontal, like so. Let's do a quick check. If there is something like this, if defined, okay, looks like I am correct, but the question is, can I use any logic operators if I would like to combine these? I have no idea if I can do it like that. Okay, looks like it should work like that, but I can see that Visual Studio Code is showing error over here already. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. If defined, and yeah, exactly what I need over here. Okay, so that should be okay. Right, so if we don't have this defined, so it means that the user doesn't want to use the scrolling functionality at all. So we're just gonna skip that, and we're just gonna return the unmodified report, and that's it. That shouldn't do anything. So now going back to the keyboard, we have to fix this. Alrighty, what do we have over here? So all of this I think I have to remove. Okay, PD scroll V. Ah, shit. Wrong source code. Not Cordy, I wanted to change this over here. Right, that is a mess. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this pointing device task user. And I think there was some more stuff related to it. Okay, scroll. Okay, this external boss scroll. Okay. So looking at the module right now, I think I should change the config file over here. Which one is that? DBD. Okay, not that bad. So let's do define. This one. And it's gonna be okay, dbdc, okay, came up. Okay, so I think the name for my function is gonna be fn1, fn2. Okay, so vertical scroll is gonna be fn1. I hope this will be available over here. Well, if not, I can always drop it inside the keymap file, and this one will be fn2. And basically that's all I need to make it work. I wonder if it's even gonna compile. Probably not. No way, it compiled. Holy shit. There has to be something wrong with it. That's not possible. Okay, what are the odds that it's gonna be actually working? Okay, no scroll. No scroll, no surprise. Ah, shit. Okay, I think I got it wrong maybe. How about I don't do anything about it over here? Okay, but then... Okay, it should be okay, right. Let's do it like this. I think I got it wrong. Let's comment this out. So we don't have this code over here, but yeah, that shouldn't affect this part. So if we have this defined, then it should include, and if not, then yeah, nothing will happen. One more try. No, now we are talking. Okay, unused variable. And where would that be? Ah, yes, of course. No, it's over here. Okay, if defined. Okay. Okay, so the problem is here, but I think I can take this. I can take this definition and how about I drop it over here? So over here it's all defined, so that should be good. Okay, I'm gonna save this one. Okay, so that was one issue over here. Okay, definition of macro. Okay, so that one should be solved with the function, I mean layer name, but what's the problem over here? Okay, maybe it's complaining about this variable because there was no define, and maybe it was thinking that it should compile everything. These weren't defined probably, or maybe they were, but like not fully working. Whatever. Let's see what will happen now. Looks promising. Okay, compile. Great. But the biggest question remains if it's gonna even work. Yay, finally. Scroll is back. Up and down. And let's go over here. Okay, so somehow it's I don't know what is happening with the horizontal scroll. It's kind of messed up. And what could be the issue with it? Yeah, vertical scroll is super smooth, but if I want to... Okay, this one doesn't scroll. Okay, what else is there? Maybe some other window. Yeah, it's very odd, like it's jumping all over the place. Ah, yeah, right, I'm testing the wrong keyboard. Okay. I think I have too many keyboards already. Yeah, so still no scroll. Okay, that is odd because now I think it should be working okay. Okay, what is the problem right now? Why it's not working? I think we can maybe give it a shot. Okay, that might be a little bit too much to check like this, but let's see if we are even getting inside, if these are defined. Yeah, probably I don't have debug on. Let me quickly check console. Oh no, console is on. Okay, so does it mean that we are not processing? Okay, it would seem so. Okay, let's check how pros are doing this. If I can find pointing device module over here, maybe I'll be able to find, there was like a bunch of defines there. Okay, but that's not the correct folder. I think that was in drivers maybe. Like this, and if we go drivers, and there should be, okay, sensors over here. Okay, let's see, for example, 3360. I am pretty much sure that we are not reaching this function. Yeah, okay, so I was right about that. So we're only getting message that we are not processing. Yeah, so definitely there is something about like how these modules are being included, and probably at the time when my pointing device task is being like included, these are not defined yet. Yeah, does it mean that we'll have to change the implementation to like introspection? Or maybe instead of this? To have them included inside my QMK file? But at the same time over here, yeah, we do include all of that. It makes me wonder if I move this below over here, probably it's gonna work. And I see that YouTube just gave up. Oh no, it's back. Oh, not sure what's happening there. I wonder if it split the stream again. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Okay, never mind if it's split or not. Okay, let's see if I move it down over here. Would that change anything? Okay, still no change. We are still not getting inside this function. What am I doing wrong here? I wonder if I add definition over here, would it complain that, for example, I'm trying to redefine this too? I think it's gonna be 1, okay, 2 and 3, like this. Okay, that's for now. Okay, definitely now it's working because it did include this error, this part of the code, and apparently there was an error over there. Okay, so that is interesting because now it's complaining that it's redefined. But if I remove that from here, then it won't compile either way. It will compile everything, but it will skip these defines. Okay, I still have no scroll. Okay, as usual, it was supposed to be simple stuff. no luck. We are still not getting proper processing. God damn it. I'm pretty much sure that if I would change that to introspection, or maybe not pretty much sure, but I'm kind of guessing that it would work. Okay, introspection.c.h. Okay, how about now? Maybe it won't work from config, which is rather interesting. Okay, we'll see what will happen. Okay, of course, we don't have this file anymore. Okay, that is interesting because it stopped outputting anything. Okay, so it looks like the processing works right now. The issue is that it doesn't scroll. Yeah, so I think I was right about the introspection. So there was something about the way it was including those different definition files. And probably at the time when it was resolving my module, these defines from other files that were not present yet, so it would just assume that they hasn't been defined. And therefore there was no processing happening. And that is interesting because it looks like it's getting inside like proper processing, because when I pressed okay, I got the layers wrong. So I have to swap it. And I think the direction is off as well. Yeah, now I can have them over here. I have to swap these because this is not correct. And looks like, all right, let's see how is the horizontal scroll. Okay, horizontal seems to be okay. so I think we can remove that. And this and that, and I'm gonna check later if it really works. Okay, maybe I was a little bit too fast. Right. Okay, let's see if I fixed my issues. So swap the layers because I got them wrong, and swap the direction of vertical scroll because it was also off. Okay, how about now? Okay, I see there is a problem. The mouse will move slightly. Yeah, at least it works. Let's see horizontal scroll. Okay, horizontal I have to swap. Like this, it should be okay. Okay, but the problem is now that if I hold the layer, okay, there is this, it's the time that it takes for the mod tab to trigger. So I guess we have to ignore mod tab for that. Yeah, I think I was doing this from the matrix, if I remember correctly. Okay, how was it done? Oh, damn it. Yep, over here I had these ball scroll falls, and I think I was checking which key is pressed, but I think, can we, let's take a look. Maybe it has been solved already in QMK. Maybe I don't need to do any hammer solutions like I used to do. Okay, let's see, pointing device, what stuff there? Yeah, so we'll have to use a key code over here. Yeah, so this one is based on a custom key, but for me, I prefer having it done in a way that I need to enter a layer, but the issue here is that when I go into a layer, so there is a tiny delay because the key that goes into the layer, it's a mod tab key. So there is this mod tab, and I think there should be something to allow to skip this delay. Oh, so much stuff just on mod tab and tab hold. Okay, nothing here. Oh well. Well, one way would be to use like the matrix scanning, and then just like based on which key is pressed on the matrix, we can do that. That would be something that I had done before, but like before I had it like in a very rough way, and right now it would be just easy. We could just use a matrix scanning function over here. Because I don't think there is any other way to figure out if this key is being held. Because like if we take a look on this part, okay, the matrix, okay, key map. Okay, so over here it's what? Yeah, it's a layer tab, right? LT. Yeah, exactly. So this is how I am doing this. Well, okay, I could be looking for this particular key. That's not an issue. But the issue is like how do we make a configuration for that? Something that would be easy to use. Yeah, of course we can expose the key. So we could just add two more keys. That will be okay. Over here, if we go into module, so we could just add two more keys. One will be for horizontal scroll, the other one will be for vertical scroll if we want to use the ball for that, or like pointing device. But then like in the config, for example, yeah, I guess for me would be best if I could just show, or maybe not show, just pinpoint which key from the matrix. Something very similar to what we have, for example, with what was that? I think, yeah, boot magic. So that I think that would be better. So we could just define which row and which column is our key that we want to use for scrolling. Then we can look for that. We don't have to, this can be any key basically, and we don't have to worry for any kind of delays or anything like that. because we'll be getting information straight from the matrix, whether it's pressed or not. And that shouldn't be actually that difficult to implement. Let's see. For example, we can do it maybe like this. Right. Let's do config. Where were we? Okay, it's over here. So instead of doing this like that, that might be difficult for me because I don't have my JSON file set up correctly for this keyboard. Yeah, it's a mess. Oh well. Well, I guess I will have to eyeball it somehow. But like the main idea remains the same. But then we're gonna be needing two values per scroll, right? Because like for the vertical scrolls, we're gonna be needing a row and a column, and the same goes for horizontal. So yeah, shit, that will be even more stuff to define. Yeah, but that's not a problem. But we need to figure out some nicer names for that. Okay. Oh, maybe we can do it like this. Okay, let's remove that. Okay, vertical scroll row. Let's do vertical scroll column. And over here, it's gonna be row again. And okay, horizontal scroll row, horizontal scroll column. Okay, row and column. Okay, and over here we can change this based on what we have defined. So okay, we have defined vertical scroll row, and we have defined vertical scroll column like this. That will be one part. Because maybe someone would want to have just one scroll, just like vertical, right? So we can do it like this. And then if defined, PDS, that's okay, horizontal scroll row, and it's gonna be the other one defined as well. That will be okay, horizontal scroll, no, vertical. Okay, vertical scroll row. That was supposed to be vertical. Vertical. Okay, vertical row and column. And over here, horizontal scroll row and horizontal scroll column like this. Okay, and if so I think we need to change this. Okay, this one needs to go over here because it's gonna complain that we have unused variable. Okay, so that is one thing. Okay, horizontal scroll row, horizontal scroll column, and vertical scroll row, vertical scroll column. All right. This looks about right. Okay, I have some old files over here. If I go back, for example, good that I didn't remove any of that. Okay, if I go back, okay, I have some definition over here for those files, for those two keys. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, so I had it hard-coded, but that's not that bad. So I think I was on row 3. On row 3, it would seem so. Okay, that was one more over here. Okay, so that was row 3, so maybe I can do it like that. Okay, that was 3. And I think that one was 2, right? No, that was 1. So column will be 1. And for this one, okay, it was the same. All right, so not that difficult. So it's the same row, but it's different one. It's this key. Okay. Okay, so we need something more. Now we have to be able to figure out if this key was pressed. I wonder if there's anything that we can use, any kind of a function. I think there is something in community module. Maybe there is some kind of a callback or something like that we can just maybe check the matrix. Maybe we can get like the whole matrix, hopefully after debouncing. Let's see. Community, use of a configuration. Okay, community module. What do we have over here? Keyboard pre-init, post-init, record, process record, post-process, housekeeping, suspend, shutdown. Oh, okay. Not good. Not good. Okay, layer state set. Well, that's not gonna help me because this one also includes the delay. Okay, keyboard pre-init. I'm surprised there is nothing about matrix scanning over here. Okay, pointing device, init, matrix, indicators. That's RGB, LED. Layer state, default process detect, host, okay, shutdown, suspend, wake up, power down. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here. That's not good. Okay, let's not worry too much about that. Maybe we can find something interesting over here. Inside QMK there should be something about matrix. Okay, let's check quantum. Okay, there is matrix.h. Okay, do we have anything interesting over here? Okay, split keyboard, that's not too interesting. Okay. Okay, we have something. Matrix is on and we can provide row and a column. Okay, that's something. That's something. So basically we could swap this. I hope this will work. I hope this will work. Okay, give me a sec. I think my microphone is hovering in air, like it's the weight is the other side, and I think it's kind of moving. I hope it's not getting in the way of the sound quality. Okay, so I think you can use that. Okay, matrix is on. I wonder if it's gonna work. Probably I will have to include matrix.h over here. Okay, matrix is on. First one is row. So for this one, it's gonna PDS vertical row. Okay, PDS vertical row, PDS vertical scroll column. Okay, one more like this. And for this one, let's change it. Okay, matrix is on. And we need what? PDS. This one is horizontal. First one is row. And then we have horizontal scroll column. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good on the editor, but if it's gonna work, that's a huge question. Okay, anything else? Maybe just to be sure. Okay, should I do that? I don't know if it makes sense because it's gonna be two different ones. Okay, let's copy this. And let's go over here. Okay, now it's gonna be better. Okay, let's see, let's upload, let's try to compile, let's see what breaks. I forgot to include matrix, but maybe I won't be needing that since I think that should go under keyboard.h. Okay, no, probably it's complaining about, yes, matrix is on. Right. So let's drop it over here, include matrix.h. Like this. Now this should be good. Okay, one more try to compile. Oh wow, it already broke. Okay, what's that? Oh, how come? Okay, how is it undefined? That should be okay. Damn, it was supposed to be so nice. Okay, why it's not working? That's kind of odd because I can have stuff from pointing device, but I can't have from here. I don't know, something is off with compilation, or it's just me. Oh no, okay, so this is definitely broken. Okay, so it's not defined, or okay, what is happening here? Because this function is not defined over here, so that's just a prototype. Okay, that is surprising. Maybe it's defined somewhere else. Okay, it's a matrix common. Oh wow, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, so it's over here. It's defined over here in matrix common.c. And that's an inline function. So I don't think I can use it like that. I don't think I can use it inside like condition, because inline, that means that it's gonna be like pasted by the compiler. So probably that's not the best use case. Okay, makes you wonder, why is it defined like that, and how can I include that? How can I make it work? Okay, that is a little bit problematic, to say the least. Is there anything over here maybe about the matrix? Or maybe I'm just missing something? Well, looking at this file, it doesn't look like we have much stuff that we can rely on. There are no callbacks, no nothing. And over here, okay, there is something. Okay, I wonder if I would just copy this stuff and put it over here, like, let's do something like this. Let's make it Boolean. Okay, would be nice to change name just to avoid any kind of a confusion or collision or anything. And I'm also wondering if I will have access to this. Technically I should. Okay, I can add my OSA to make it different a little bit. Okay, let's go back and see what will happen right now. Do I need this stuff? Okay, let's remove that. Okay, OSA. And over here, the same, OSA. Okay, how about now? Okay, it looks like it's even worse, but I think I just missed something. Okay, matrix row. What are the errors over here? Okay, in function. Okay, undeclared matrix row. So maybe I need those definitions over here. But do I have an error, like a typo? Okay, 37. Oh, no, it looks clean. Okay, so one more try. I really hope this will work. Well, I think we'll have to define this as an external variable if you want to get to it. Well, I was really hoping there would be like a cleaner way to check that. Yeah, I don't see anything on the modules. I don't know about over here. Okay, if they mention anything about the matrix. Okay, custom matrix. How about this one? Okay, maybe if I add this, so I don't have to declare anything external, maybe? Would that work? Okay, matrix scan custom. Yeah, it would be great if we could have this function, but with a custom module. Well, I can't see anything interesting. Okay, let's try doing this way. So I will have my matrix.h. I've added this this part over here, and hopefully this time it will compile without any issues. Nope, no luck. Yeah, so it's complaining about this part over here. Okay, but at the same time, this is static, so is it gonna be still available? Okay, they have it redefined over here. Okay, looking at it here, it looks like this one is defined as extern. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, we should have it maybe somewhere over here. Okay, but that's matrix row T. Okay, the name is matrix. Okay, so that should be good. Okay, still nothing. Okay, undeclared reference to matrix. Well, that is not quite true that it's undefined, because, for example, I have my matrix, like a custom one over here, so... Okay, this one is... Yeah, right, it's here. Yeah, so maybe that's why it's not working, because it's static. Probably. Okay, how can I reach inside the matrix? Holy shit. Well, even having this function won't really help me. Would it? Okay, I wonder what will be there. All right, yeah, I forgot, because like boot magic, somehow it works. I wonder if we can take a look at boot magic, how they did that. Maybe we can get some kind of a idea how to do it in our case, if we can only find boot magic anywhere. Okay, battery Bluetooth. Yeah, I think it will be faster if I go like this. Okay, boot magic. So there is a file, boot magic. I wonder what it is. Definitely it exists, bootmagic.h. How can I find it? Okay, never mind, we are inside bootmagic.c. And what do we have over here? Okay, bootmagic debounce. Okay, looks like this is something. Okay, matrix get row. Maybe we can use that. this one didn't work. Is this function, how is it even defined? Matrix get row. Okay, it's not here. Okay, it's over here, but there is no definition for that. And is it over here somewhere? Okay, something's... Okay, maybe we can use this one. Yeah, it looks like it's defined over here. Okay, maybe this will work. Looks promising. Yeah, so yeah, get the row and then just move the column. Yeah, this might actually work. Okay, let's see. I hope there will be finally no compilation errors. Holy shit, it worked, it compiled. Okay, so this function actually gives us the way to pick into the matrix, so we can get the row, and yeah, from the row that's very easy to scoop out like which key we want to go with. Okay, the question is if it's gonna even work. The idea is novel to get around it, but it might be a little bit worse with the execution. All right. Okay, let's see. No, okay. Shit, yeah, it works. It scrolls, but again, the wrong way. I mean, the wrong key, but yeah, finally, shit, it does work. Oh wow, so cool. Yeah, I just need to swap the keys because as usual I got the wrong ones. So the column will be over here will be 2 and this one will be 1. Let's check again. Oh, this is something. This is very cool. Okay, and okay, I must got the key wrong. This is funny. Maybe I just swapped that. Let's see. Okay. Something is not quite, but probably there could have been a change because this layout is probably some old one. But it was very close. Let's see. Okay, I guess I would need to... I think I would have to just print and see what is what, where is the exact key that I am looking for. And we can do that with debug matrix over here. I think that should give us nice output. To which key is pressed, and then we can just count. Okay, it looks like this. Oh wow. Why do I still have this stuff over here? And because of that, I can't see the matrix output at all. But trust me, it was there. Okay, that was fast. Okay, let's see now. Okay, so this key is what? 0, 1, 2, 3, and the column is 1. So that should be my horizontal scroll. Okay, so that is correct. And the question now is the other key, where is it? Okay, it's over here. So the row is correct, 0, 1, 2, 3, but the column is 0 instead of being 2. Okay, I knew I was close. Okay, so my vertical scroll column is 0 and my horizontal scroll column is 1. Okay, now it should be perfect. Okay, let's see. I don't think I need the output anymore. Yes, finally. Scroll up, scroll down, and I am pretty much sure left and right will work as well. Oh, that is so good. Okay. I think I know what was wrong with my horizontal scroll. It wasn't broken. I was just using it wrong. The thing is that for the horizontal scroll, I'm using left and right and not up and down. So yeah, now it's perfect, but it's reversed. But okay, this one is okay. So that's a quick fix. So it wasn't broken after all. Okay, like that. One more check. Okay, that is so cool. I'm so happy that I managed to pull it off. And I didn't even have to do any stupid shit. Looks like QMK provides whatever we need. I wonder if I still need this additional stuff. Let's try to get rid of that. And let's try to get rid of that. Because I think they should be like within one... I don't know if it's an A space or not. I hope it will compile. Yeah, it did, no problem. Perfect. Okay, so scroll up, scroll down, and over here, left and right. Perfect, holy shit. That is so good. Let's check on Mac maybe, because we do have system detection. So maybe, if we are lucky. Okay, so let's do up and down. Yeah, it's the same way as on Windows. Perfect. And over here, left and right. It works. Nice. That is very nice. That is very nice indeed. Cool. Oh well, okay. I think we can stop on that. I guess we got everything working what I planned today. Well, of course, except for specials. We can do specials probably on Wednesday. I think I'm gonna spend some time tomorrow to polish this and publish maybe these additional changes that we just made today, because they're very, very good, I guess. Now I'm thinking maybe we should also add maybe key, for example, because like not everyone would want to have that kind of control that has to, you know, dig through the matrix. How about maybe before I go, we just add like two keys, one for horizontal scroll and the other one for vertical scroll. So if you have a surplus of keys on your keyboard, you can just, you know, drop it there and it would work the same way. But the question is, okay, if we go back to this, okay, so we can, okay, we can check either this. Okay, there will be no key press. Maybe we can, okay, how can we do that? Because okay, I'm not gonna copy the code anywhere, and because for the key we still have to process it over here. So we have one condition based on the row and column, so that will be very like low level. So it doesn't matter what this key is doing. Can be, for example, I know one shot key can be, I don't know, maybe if you press the leader key and hold it as well, this will also trigger, because the matrix will just notice that this particular key is pressed, and based on that, we're just gonna process the scroll. So that is okay. I like it this low level because it doesn't introduce this tiny delay between like pressing the key and having the mouse move, like when you press it and you're still like within the mod tab delay. So the cursor would move just tiny bit, and this is very annoying. I never liked that. And now I managed to get it like cleaner than I had it before, because before it was a total mess. Okay, so if you would like to have a key on top of that, well, definitely we have to start with adding a key over here. Okay, let's call this key OA mouse scroll vertical, like this. It would be nice to do a colon at the end, and aliases, that's gonna be OA. Okay, maybe like this. Pointing device scroll vertical. And over here, let's do OA mouse scroll horizontal. And it's gonna be OA pointing device scroll horizontal. Yeah. All right, so we have those keys exposed, but we're not gonna be processing scroll scrolling over here, I'm afraid, like in one of these. I think what we need to do instead, okay, I guess there are two ways. Like one way would be to get those functions outside, so we can call them like process horizontal scroll, process vertical scroll, but then so one will be over here and the other one over here. Okay, I guess it's not gonna work like that. So I think what we're gonna do instead maybe I think we should get some kind of internal variables. And then based on that we can check, like it's gonna be either the row and column or this. So I think we can do it like that. Let's do static. One big device was which one was first? Scroll or vertical? Okay, vertical scroll. Okay, PDS, so it's gonna be vertical scroll. This should be Boolean. Let's make it false. And one more. It's gonna be PDS horizontal scroll, false as well by default. And then if we, okay, process key, so we have to do it like this. Let's go down over here. Okay, we're gonna do case OA. That was PDSV, if I remember correctly. OA PDSV, OA PDSH. Okay, so if the record and it's gonna be event pressed, so if we are holding it or if it's been pressed, our vertical scroll will be true. Otherwise, if it's not pressed, or if it was depressed, okay, PDS vertical scroll, it's gonna be false. So no scroll, and we break from here. And PDSVH, sorry, PDSH for horizontal, and it's gonna be the same. So if record event, okay, it's like this. Okay, if it was pressed, we're gonna do OSA PDS, and this one is for horizontal, so it's gonna be true. Otherwise, we're not holding it, we're just gonna do horizontal will be false, like this. And we break on here. I think we should return. Okay, should we return or should we break? If we break, we're gonna jump over here. Okay, let's return from here. Okay, like this. Okay, return false. Okay, too many. And okay, right here we can change. So it's gonna be either this or okay, this one is horizontal. Okay, something like that. Okay. Okay, too early to send. We still need to put them somewhere in the key map so we can test that. Okay, where can I put this stuff? Everything seems to be occupied already. Maybe just for a short while. Okay, how about we drop them over here? It's gonna be OA, PDS, V, and OA, PDS, H. Okay, curious if it's gonna work. Well, technically it should, unless I messed up something with the conditions. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, undeclared. That is... Is it gonna be the same issue like we had before? Okay, and now it's okay. Probably I messed up something with the way I am uploading stuff. I will need to check that if I remember. Okay, so that is compiled. That is compiled. Right, let's flash it. Okay, let's see. Okay, the old keys work. So where was that actually? That was on layer number 1. And it was somewhere over here where the N key is. Okay, like this. Yeah, it works. Let's check horizontal. I mean, I have to do some gymnastics to press that, but yeah, it works. Okay, so the keys are exposed as well, so anyone can basically use whatever they want. Which is very good. Okay, one more thing I wanted to check. What will happen if I comment out all of that? Would it still compile, or am I gonna get an error that something is undefined? Probably should be good, because we have this preprocessor over there that should take care of that. Okay, let's see. If it compiles, then it's fine. I mean, yeah, I think I should still check if it actually exclude this code. So, oh, you're right, but now... Okay, it's an error on my side, because, right, now there will be no scroll at all. if I think about it correctly. Doesn't matter that we have those keys defined, which is not exactly what we want. Okay, let's take a look. Yep, we have no scroll, and if I try to scroll with those keys, okay, they also don't work. Yeah, that is no surprise. We'll have to kind of change this logic over here. Oh, that's gonna be some ugly preprocessor stuff, I assume, because okay, we can do it like this. Well, I think we should maybe... Because this part, we have to keep it all the time. Doesn't matter if we have defined these or not. We still have to be able to process the key, right? So I think we have to change this a little bit. I think this part has to move out over here. So there is no more... There shouldn't be a situation where these will be marked as unused. And we have to do it like this. Okay, this one goes away. And I think it should be... Let's move it to here. It's okay. If we have this defined, we'll have this part. And else we will have something like this. Okay, let's do and if like that. So okay, if we have these two defined, then we should include this line. So we should include both, like this and this stuff. And if we don't have this defined, then we just go with this one condition. If the key is pressed, then we just gonna process everything. Yeah, I think that should be okay. I don't know if it looks good or not, but this should work. And the same thing goes over here. So if we have it like this, we're gonna just remove this part. So we just gonna go with the key, and that's it. And that's the end of if. and this one goes away. Yeah, does it make sense? Is it gonna work the way it's intended? Okay, looks like it's having some issues over here. I hope it will compile. Or maybe... maybe I should... Yeah, I wonder how it's gonna take this. Should it be like that, maybe? Well, I don't know. What we can do, we can just move it, maybe. Okay, let's see what will happen if I try to compile that. Well, I think that we had some examples in the pointing device module, so maybe we can look it up. I think there was something similar. Okay, it compiled, so maybe it's not that bad. Okay, let's see if it works. So now we should have only the keys working for scroll. There will be no scroll when I hit the layer key. Okay, which one was it? I think it was like this. Okay, yeah, keys work. I assume horizontal works as well, but I should maybe give it a try. Okay, wrong window. That would be something like this. Okay, horizontal works, but now if I try to... Yeah, my layer scroll doesn't work, which is exactly as intended. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, I guess we are done. Holy shit, I can't believe it. Finally, at least one thing works at the end of the stream. Very cool. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, especially if you made it all the way till the end. I will see you on Wednesday. Tomorrow I will be probably trying to clean this up and update the repo. And on Wednesday we're gonna take a look at those special keys that I have mentioned. That's gonna be yet another repo from me. And yeah, after that I think we can jump back a little bit to the workbench. I would like to test the remaining modules for Core D and some other stuff. So yeah, there is plenty of stuff coming in. Alright, I guess that will be it for today. Cool, I'm very happy with the result, how it turned out. It looks exactly how I wanted it. I'm not quite happy that I had to push this part for scrolling inside my OS Hour Keys module, but I guess that's okay. It's not that much of an issue, especially when we have the standard scroll, which is not the one that is coming from the pointing device. I mean, that is not coming from the... No, yes, pointing device, like when you want to scroll with, for example, an encoder, right? This one is also kind of... This one belongs to the OS Hour Keys anyway, because it still has to figure out which operating system it is on, so then it will swap the scroll for you. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it. Cool, great. Okay, I will see you back on Wednesday. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.